Gratitude is not about finding perfection in your circumstances, but about finding presence in your experience. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about quick gratitude checks and 3 simple things that transform your day. Enjoy. There's something quietly powerful about pausing in the middle of your day and asking yourself a simple question. What am I grateful for right now? Not the grand gestures or life-changing moments, but the small, ordinary things that somehow make everything feel a little brighter. By the end of this episode, you'll understand how a quick gratitude check can shift your entire perspective and discover a simple 3-step practice that takes less than 2 minutes but can transform how you experience your day. We live in a world that constantly pulls our attention toward what's missing, what's broken, or what needs fixing. Our minds naturally scan for problems to solve, gaps to fill, and improvements to make. It's how we're wired for survival, but it's not always how we're wired for joy. A gratitude check is like adjusting the lens through which you see your life. It doesn't change what's there, but it changes what you notice. And what you notice shapes how you feel, how you respond, and ultimately, how you move through your day. The beauty of focusing on 3 things is that it's specific enough to be meaningful but simple enough to be sustainable. 3 isn't overwhelming. 3 doesn't require a journal or a special app or the perfect quiet moment. 3 is something you can do while walking to your car, waiting for your coffee to brew, or taking a breath between meetings. Think about it this way. Your attention is like a spotlight. Most of the time, that spotlight is scanning for what needs your attention, what requires action, what demands a response. But when you deliberately shine that light on what's working, what's present, what's good, something shifts. The same day, the same circumstances, but suddenly there's more color, more texture, more possibility. The first thing might be as simple as the warmth of your morning coffee or the fact that you slept through the night. The second might be a text from a friend or the way sunlight is hitting your window. The third could be your health, your home, or simply the fact that you have this moment to pause and reflect. What makes this practice so powerful isn't the size or significance of what you choose. It's the act of choosing itself. It's the intentional decision to look for what's working instead of what's not. It's training your mind to notice abundance instead of scarcity, presence instead of absence. This isn't about pretending everything is perfect or ignoring real challenges. It's about recognizing that gratitude and difficulty can coexist. You can be grateful for your morning coffee and still be dealing with work stress. You can appreciate a friend's kindness and still be navigating a tough situation. Gratitude doesn't erase problems, it provides perspective. When you make this a regular practice, something interesting happens. Your brain starts to notice more things to be grateful for without you even trying. It's like when you're thinking about buying a certain car and suddenly you see that car everywhere. Your mind becomes attuned to gratitude, and gratitude becomes more available to you. The timing of your gratitude check matters too. Morning gratitude sets a tone of appreciation for the day ahead. Midday gratitude can reset your energy when things feel overwhelming. Evening gratitude helps you end the day on a positive note, regardless of what challenges you faced. But here's what's most important. This practice works best when it's genuine, not forced. If you're having a particularly difficult day, your 3 things might be smaller, quieter, more basic. That's not only okay, it's perfect. Sometimes gratitude looks like appreciating that you made it through a hard conversation, that you have a roof over your head, or that tomorrow is a new day. The goal isn't to feel grateful all the time. The goal is to remember that there are always things to be grateful for, even when they're hard to see. And the more you practice looking for them, the more visible they become. So today, try it. 3 things. Right now, if you can, notice what comes up. Notice how it feels to shift your attention, even briefly, toward what's working in your life. Notice how this simple practice can create a small but meaningful shift in how you experience this moment, this day, this life you're living. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, Let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.